Okay. Well, welcome to the school in Iowa. My name's Yeoman Warder Peter McGowan. I'm one of the 4 Raven Masters that works within the walls of Her Majesty's Palace and Fortress, the Tower of London. I've been a Raven Master for over a year now, and I enjoy the job thoroughly.
Okay, a few questions from the children. How does one become Ravenmaster?
Well, basically, you must have an interest in birds. For one, I was actually asked if I wanted to be a Ravenmaster because they see that I had a liking to the birds, and I got on well with the birds, because all yeomans are around the birds at all times, but some get closer than others. So, but I've always had a liking to the birds, and I was asked would I like to be a Ravenmaster, and I took up the opportunity.
Thanks. Do you have a favourite raven?
Yes, I do. Okay, the name is Merlin. Merlin is a she. Probably wrongly named when she first got in. I probably couldn't work out whether it's a male or female, but Merlin's been here for quite a while. She's a fantastic character, as are all the 8 ravens that we have here at the tower, but she tends to follow me around in the daytime, and at night time, when I'm supposed to be putting her to bed in a night box, she tends to want to stay out and sit on my lap. Okay, so the answer to that is Merlin.
Do you have children, and would you want a child to follow in your footsteps?
Yes, I do have children. I have 3 children. 2 have fully grown up and left the tower. I have 1 still here at the tower, a 16-year-old boy, Connor James, who's also in a local band as a drummer. And yes, I would, if there was an opportunity for one of my children to follow in my footsteps, I think it would be a great thing.
Okay. What are the most unique characteristics of the ravens?
Characteristics. There are a lot of characteristics. They're a fantastic bird. Well, probably the hiding of their food. Okay, they're hiding their food. They're absolutely brilliant at hiding their food, and 2 weeks later they can go back to the spot where they've hidden it and go and find that food. But also they're very, very good at mimicking as well. Merlin in the morning says good morning, and she says hello Pete, and all sorts of things. So they can mimic as well and talk.
Okay. What's your favourite part of your job?
Favourite part of my job? Well, as being a yeoman warder, commonly known as a beefeater within the Majesty's Tower of London, there's over 21 tasks that we must be able to perform on a weekly basis. Probably the best part of my job is getting up early in the morning, being on Ravenmaster duty, and there's 4 of us, so we're not doing it every day. And as I say, get up early in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. There's no one else in the tower but me, and then I let the ravens out and I feed the ravens at 6 in the morning. And that's probably the best part of the day for me as well. So there's no one around. There's no one on the River Thames. No one's around the tower, and I have the whole 18.25 acre site to myself and my ravens.
Okay. How has the job changed over the years?
Well, I've only been here for 3 years now. Been the short time I've been here. Changed in the job as a yeoman or as a Ravenmaster?
As a Ravenmaster.
As a Ravenmaster. Well, probably we've got a pretty new team as part of the as a Raven team now, the 4-man team, and we're a very enthusiastic team. We're a young team, and we've got a lot of vision for the future. And for instance, we've got a Twitter guy, Chris Gate, and there's a lot of people starting to follow Twitter and the daily activities of the birds, which is fantastic. Now, this, 6 months ago we didn't have this, so we've started to move with technology now, and a lot of people from around the world can get a grip of what's happening on a daily basis. So I think with the new team here, and all being aware of modern technology, unlike medieval days, we can reach the rest of the world with the activities of the ravens here inside the town.
What do you and the ravens think of the visitors to the tower?
Well, we obviously love them, because the more visitors we get, we're all secure in the job. But I know the ravens love the visitors, because if there's ever a bag of crisps or Watsons or some sort of cheesy biscuits lying around, or even in the hands of some of our visitors, the ravens are getting very, very clever and wrong-footed and taking a bag of crisps and going eating it. That's
Okay.
a bit of the scavenger.
What's your favourite place in the town?
Favourite place in town? I'd say Tower Green is my favourite place within the town, because that's where the ravens roam and walk around all daytime. No one actually goes onto the green but the ravens. That's their piece of territory, and they protect it. But it's great to see the ravens in all weathers out on their perches on the green or walking around in their domain. It's a great place.
Okay. What are your favourite legends about the ravens? Do you believe in the legends?
Well, my favourite legend, which is the real legend, is the legend that started all this from before Roman times, and the fact there's always been ravens here. Why have there been ravens here? Well, some early days when the legend said that Bran, the giant raven, asked his wife when I Branwyn, he said, when I die, could you put me and bury me on the mound next to the river? This is the mound next to the river where he was buried, and ever since then there's always been ravens here. And due to the superstitions, etc., they've always said that if the ravens ever leave here, the White Tower itself will crumble and the monarch will fall. And ever since the ravens been here, nearly 1,000 years, guess what? The tower is still here.
Is the uniform uncomfortable and hot?
No, because we have varied layers of uniform depending on the type of year. This is autumn. I'm wearing a medium thickness of uniform. If it was summer, I'd have a lightweight. So no, we get used to it, and to be honest, it's a comfortable uniform.
That's all the questions they had, really. Is there anything else you could?
No, I think it's great for you guys to come along. I want to thank the kids at school for having the enthusiasm to want to know about the ravens here at Her Majesty's Tower of London, and hopefully one day you guys will come over here and see us. But it's been a pleasure to talk to you guys. If anyone wants to send anything in to the tower, any letters or whatever, or you need any photos about from here at the tower of the ravens, then please give us a shout, and it'll only be a pleasure. And I say, my name's Peter. The kids call me Peter the Beefeater, and it's been great to speak to you all. Thank you.